guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a review on Divas Wigs. This is a full lace wig that I had cut and made it to a U-part wig, so I have some hair out because I wasn't really for that wiggy look, you know, like the closure and the putting the glue. I couldn't maintain that every day, so I cut it, put some clips in. It already came with a couple of clips. I think it came with 5, and I add 2 additional ones once I cut the lace and put some clips in, and so I could leave my hair out. This review, and also I'm going to be showing you how I maintain the hair, and it's so pretty. It's like super cute. Look at the definition. Do you see the definition? Do you see? Yeah. No, I'm playing. But I love this hair. I have never had no curly hair of this nature with this quality. Minimum shedding. I don't have to do anything. When I take it off at night, I put it back on in the morning. The curls are still there, and I could just spray a little oil, olive oil and water, and it comes back. However, in this tutorial where I'm showing you how to maintain it, I did use a little couple products that I can share with you also. Looks so natural. If I wanted to, I could pull it up a little bit closer so you can see. Am I gonna do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. Slide it in, bling your real hair with it. And like I said, they come with different types of hair, different I want to say they're most popular for their wigs. What else can I say about this hair? I love it. I love it. I love it. I've been having this one for probably like 5 months. It's still cute. It's still hydrated. It still has that shabazz. It's not stiff at all. And stay tuned to see how I rejuvenate it, how I bring it back to life every morning. But thank you. I hope you enjoy it. At the end, subscribe, rate, and see you in the next video. Bye.
So right now I have already completed one side of my hair. I just sprayed it with some oil and water, olive oil and water in a spray bottle. I like to spray a lot, but not too much that it looks like I put my head underneath the water, because if I wanted to do that, I could have just washed it in the shower. So I'm just going to run my fingers through it and get all of the tangles out. I like to use my hands with this hair because it doesn't get that tangled. If it did, then I use a weave brush or something of that nature, a comb. But my fingers work just fine because it's not tight curls. So the water bottle is fine, but I want to let y'all know that I did the big chop in January, and so my leaf out is heat damage at the front and it's curly at the bottom. So I'm trying to work with that right now, but you can see right now that I'm going from the back to the front and using my fingers to comb out all those tangles and knots that I normally would use with a comb or a weave brush. Now that I got the tangles out, I'm going to go in with my Terra Veda, I think it is. And I like to spray it in my hand and then apply it to my hair because I don't like too much product on it, and I like to distribute the product that I want at my own discretion. I got this from Pampered and Twist in Pearland. Love all their products. Everything is organic. I want to say black owned, but very organic. No sulfates, no chemicals in there whatsoever. You see me messing with my band-aid. I could cut myself. But lightly just run it through. And you can see a little goes a long way, but I like to have a handful per side. And you can see what the drastic change is made. Now I like to go in with my Hold and Shine from Shea Moisture. You can't see it. I tried to make it as clear as possible. I like to spray that in my hand as well. You know, like people like to use the lock method. I basically use that, but my liquid is less. It's because it's kind of like, it's not a gel, but it holds the hair and it defines the curls. So I like to use that at the very end instead of using my cream at the very end, which I used first. This did exactly what I wanted to do. It defined it. I could have sat underneath the dryer and also used a weave brush to define the curls, but you see me running my fingers through it and it did just fine. I like to spray more than enough with this because, like I said, it's going to hold the curls and not make them frizzy at the end of the day. Please do not mind my messy room and bed in the background. I should have made that before I recorded, but I didn't. Oh, also with my leave out, I like to do my leave out first because I want it to dry before my weave dries. So I like to add clips at the top to hold the curls in place. But I'm using the Cantu styling custard at the very end so it can define the curls. Because yes, this hair is a wavy pattern, but at the very ends it is kind of like a curl. This is actually like my daughter's hair texture all the way. She has a wavy hair, and at the very ends it's a curling pattern. Again, if I wanted to define it, I could have used my demi brush, which I'm using now, to define those curls at the end. And I could have used some more water to make that hydrated because it looks a little dry. So now that I'm done, I can sit underneath the dryer if I want. I can let it air dry and tease it a little bit to get more volume. But I'm going to go as is. And I can also use some perm rods or some flexi rods to make the curls even more boom. But this is it. I hope you liked, enjoy, subscribe, and rate.